The attacks on the Benghazi consulate on September 11th of last year. We were told that the American consulate was attacked by two heavily armed, well, no, I guess we can't really say that because according to the White House, we still don't know who did this. According to them, actually, we don't really even know who is responsible for the Boston bombings yet. This was, we were told, a video. This all is a spontaneous attack, the result of a disgusting, I'm quoting, a disgusting and reprehensible video.
These protests were in reaction to a video that had spread to the region.
This video is disgusting and reprehensible. It appears to have a deeply cynical purpose to denigrate a great religion and to provoke rage.
I don't care how offensive this video was, and it was terribly offensive. And we should shun it.
What happened this week in Cairo, in Benghazi, and many other parts of the region,
Tunisia, Khartoum,
was a direct result of a heinous and offensive video that was widely disseminated, that the U.S. government had nothing to do with, which we have.
I mean, makes sense, right? They killed our ambassador because of an American-made YouTube video that nobody saw. Meanwhile, while everybody else was watching this on their television sets because there was an election going on, we told you on this program, make no mistake, this attack was planned. This attack was sparked by an outrage over a controversial anti-Islamic film that was posted on YouTube recently. That's a lie. I'll report the truth. That film has been out. Okay. They waited. That film... This attack was intentional. There was nothing spontaneous about the attack whatsoever. We showed you during the time the cables that were placed in the hands of the Secretary of State. We showed this to you. Secretary of Defense, the Situation Room. We did this again here recently with the Arab that is missing, the Saudi Arabian. We showed you all of this stuff. We told you it was impossible for the president not to have known. We told you that after the election this would be brought up again and it would break and you would see that it was a nightmare. We also told you that a rescue team was told to stand down right before the deadly attack. We told you those things, but we were called conspiracy theorists, even though we had the documentation. Well, guess what CBS confirmed today? Yeah, there was a rescue team told to stand down. Where do I go to get my reputation back? Hoping that it would disappear from our radar, the White House attempted to divert our attention from the fact that they lied to us.
Last thing on Benghazi, since the president spoke yesterday briefly about that, the Defense Department and the State Department both have written letters, as I understand it, to Republican Darrell Issa saying that they're not aware of anyone coming to them asking for security clearances for their counsel or anything to come forward. First, is that your understanding? And second, if someone were to come forward, if they just haven't technically told their superior or something, if they were to come forward, is the White House willing to let them testify?
Well, again, I mean, that's a hypothetical, but let's be clear. Benghazi happened a long time ago. We are unaware of any agency blocking an employee who would like to appear before Congress to provide information related to Benghazi.
Peace, love, and hippie music. This is such a lie. May have been a long time ago, Mr. Carney, but the Bush economy was also a long time ago. May have been a long time ago, but we still have several unanswered questions, and the White House did know. They have intentionally been avoiding these. If the questions are not answered, a government becomes abusive. When a government is abusive, by definition, they become tyrants, and the press does nothing. This is why the president worked so hard just this last weekend to dismiss any talk of governments being tyrannical. Remember, we were assured by our administration that they would do everything they could to prevent terrorist attacks or anything like Benghazi from ever happening again. How's that working out for you? 3 whistleblowers have now come forward. Eric Nordstrom, who is a top security official in Benghazi during the months leading up to the attack, he spoke last fall when he told Congress and others that he had asked the State Department for more security for the consulate and was turned down. But now, this week, he has more information that he's going to tell Congress. Oh, wait until you hear it. And 2 others, Gregory Hicks, the second highest ranking diplomat in Libya for the U.S. at the time of the attacks, and Mark Thompson, a State Department counterterrorism official, claimed to have direct knowledge of the terror attacks. Gregory Hicks says that a commander and his team were on their way to board a C-130 from Tripoli to Benghazi before the attack came in, and one of the colonels was told, "No, you do not have authority to go. No." They ended up missing the flight. He said, quote, "I believe if we had been able to scramble the fighter aircraft or two over Benghazi as quickly as possible after the attack commenced, I believe there would not have been a mortar attack on the annex in the morning." My question to you is, the media will bury as much as they can, but even then, do the people or the press, do they even care if it does all come out? Vigilance.